Alaska adventure seekers, my name's Neil Darish. I'm from McCarthy Lodge Resort, and today we're going to talk about how to increase the likelihood of encountering wildlife safely in Alaska. First, let's go through a list of wildlife you're likely to encounter. At the end of this short video, I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to increase the likelihood of seeing wildlife in Alaska. So let's start with that list. Bears, brown bears, black bears, grizzly bears, Kodiak bears, polar bears. There's even a glacier bear if you're really lucky. Caribou and Sitka black-tailed deer, wolves, foxes, other large mammals like moose, bison, wolverine, all possible to see even on the McCarthy Road. River otters, I've seen river otters on the McCarthy Road. Beavers, weasels, marten, ermine, Alaskan marmots, woodchucks, red squirrels, Arctic ground squirrels, porcupines, eagles, owls, falcons, ravens, ducks, trumpeter swans, all kinds of waterfowl, ptarmigans, a few amphibians, not many, and no snakes. Now let's talk about how to increase your chance of seeing wildlife safely in Alaska. The first thing to remember is that everything south of the Denali Highway is incredibly scenic, and being in a car and driving through wilderness is exactly what an Alaskan experience is once you get past all the crowds. So most people are going to be going from Talkeetna, Homer, that whole Kenai Peninsula area, Palmer, Anchorage. That's where the bulk of the visitors, the 1.3 million people coming to Alaska, that's where the crowds are. And you start traveling further away to places like Wrangell, St. Elias, and you're quickly in deep wilderness with no people. So your trip, once you decide to actually drive through Alaska wilderness, is best done by leaving at first light. Just like an African safari, you kind of want to be on the game trail, be on that road before anyone else. This greatly increases your chance of wildlife encounters from the safety of your car. So prep your partner or your group that you're traveling with for at least one of these long drives. You're going to get up at a ridiculously early hour, 4 or 5 a.m. to beat all the other traffic and RVs, etc. And that way you'll see wildlife. Now, you're going to have to prepare how you're going to do coffee. Some places you're going to leave from, there'll be nothing open at 5 or that early in the morning. So remember, what you really want to happen when you're doing these Alaskan wilderness drives, right? You're going to be driving for 8 hours through tremendous scenery, and your hope is to be surprised by incredible wildlife. You turn the corner and it's like, oh my God, stop the car. That's what we want when we're traveling. We want to be pleasantly surprised. And being in your car is no different than the safety of a cruise ship. You're safe. So plan your trip through the wilderness, and nobody goes more than a mile off the road of these roads. So when you're driving on these roads and you look a couple of miles off the road, you can kind of tell no one's ever been there. You're actually driving through wilderness from the safety of your car. And that's not a bad thing to do on your way to an incredible destination like McCarthy inside Wrangell St. Elias National Park. We look forward to seeing you in McCarthy this summer.